Hello. In this lecture, we'll look at some of the tools available in Bluemix for managing some of the database services available in Bluemix. So in particular, we'll look at the tools available to manage the following services. We'll look at the dashboard that comes with the Cloudant NoSQL DB database service, and we'll look at the tools that come with DashDB. So let's start with the tools for the Cloudant NoSQL database. The tool available for Cloudant is a dashboard written as a web app that's launched via the service icons hexagon within Bluemix. So after creating an instance of this service, you can click on its corresponding icon to launch the dashboard. The Cloudant dashboard is built on top of the Cloudant API and pretty much gives you all the capabilities available in the Cloudant API in a GUI environment. So you can create and delete databases, you can create, read, update, delete data, you can manage permissions and active tasks, you can replicate or share databases, you can manage your secondary index, all your MapReduce code written to provide secondary index capabilities, and so on. Here's a screenshot of the dashboard in action, and in this particular case, we're actually looking at all the secondary indexes available in this particular database called AnimalDB. And to the right, what you get is a summary of those design documents, and if we click on query options, there's an all docs option which would allow us to see the entire documents. And this is consistent throughout the tool. So whether you're looking at your database documents, your design documents, by default you get a summary and you're able to see the entire contents of the documents by using the right parameters. This dashboard app is the exact same app that's used for Cloudant outside of Bluemix, so there's no specific learning curve. If you've used Cloudant outside of Bluemix, you'll be able to use the same application to manage it as you did before. Now let's look at the DashDB Console. Like with the Cloudant console, it's launched via the service icons hexagon, and it provides several capabilities. First, the capability to load. So you can load data into DashDB from a variety of different sources, including your workstation, cloud-based storage, other databases, on-premise servers, and so on. Allows you to work with your tables. So you can browse your DashDB data by drilling down into the tables, rows, and columns. Allows you to run SQL. So you can run SQL queries to locate, identify specific information in your data. Just a nice GUI environment that allows you to work with your database data directly. And finally, it has capabilities for working with your data using R. So it has an environment for running R scripts. So you can develop statistical models and plot their results based on the data in your DashDB database. It also provides an RStudio environment, which is a GUI-based IDE that makes it easier for you to develop in R. Rather than writing scripts with text editors and running them, you're able to write scripts in a GUI IDE environment. So it makes it much easier. This is what the console looks like when you bring it up initially. All the capabilities are off to the left. And here we're looking at a screenshot of the R environment. So this is how you would run R scripts. As you can see, provides the ability to do plots as well. So you can write scripts that actually plot your data and do bar charts and the various types of graphic output available in R. And here's a screenshot of the RStudio environment. And again, RStudio is an IDE that allows you to manage and run your R code. So in summary, we looked at some of the tools available to manage the following database services in Bluemix. We looked at the Cloudant Dashboard for the Cloudant NoSQL database service. This is a web-based dashboard built on top of the Cloudant API. As I mentioned earlier, it's the same application that runs for Cloudant on the external cloud, so you don't need a separate learning curve in order to use it within Bluemix. And we talked about the dashboard for the DashDB service that allows you to do data import, database management, and analytics using R.